Are those real razors?
Really,
oh my god.
they are very sharp. I tried to dull them.
Who do I have the pleasure of speaking with today?
I'm Pete Metzger, creator of Gorlesque, the haunted burlesque.
Okay, and what's going on inside this room?
We're doing a little mini haunt preview about our haunt that we're going to do in October. We're doing a little mini haunt about this now. It's basically, you're part of the Welshmertz Society. We're Welshmertz Society. We love Dr. Welshmertz. He's this amazing man. And he's taught us about being perfect. And as long as we're perfect, we'll get through to perfection. We go through the portal, we can end up in paradise. And it's awesome. Unfortunately, you come in here, usually one or two people are not perfect. And then usually when these things happen, when non-perfect things happen, mistakes happen, and the next thing you know, you're dealing with some imperfect creatures that you have to go by and see. So
it's called
Gorlesque. Gorlesque, where sex meets scares, the haunted burlesque. It's called Gorlesque. We're trying to really play up the sexy and scary together at one. When you go through the haunt, besides being non-perfect, we have a sexy zombie chick in the bottom here. I'm sure.
I saw her. She's definitely sexy. She's doing some naughty things too, but it's pretty it's hot.
Yeah. It's pretty fun. We're pretty excited to be showing down here at MidSummer Scream. We're excited to have just give people a taste of what they can expect in October. Sexy meets scary, Dr. Welshmertz's weird story and weird cult-like story, so should be cool.
So
that is the coolest thing I've ever heard.
Thank
by
you.
the way.
So this year's theme is Sea of Terror. It's to really prepare for this new show this year, and we were given a 20 by 20 space, so we did what we could. We've kind of morphed and changed things around, but I was pretty happy with the product, and what we're hearing back on the feedback's been really nice.
Oh, it's pretty awesome. I mean, it feels like I was thrown into a Pirates of the Caribbean horror movie, which to me is pretty cool. I mean, I saw it all. It was a great. So is this something that came out of your nightmares, or have you had this nightmare before?
No, so I mean, each year I just try to find a theme, or sometimes it just comes from watching a movie, going to a theme park, maybe getting a little tidbit, a little pixie dust, if you will, of something else, and just snowballing that idea. Where do you take it?
MidSummer Scream with
Andrew Trawick and Chris Higgins.
And what is this we got behind us? I noticed it has your name. Is this inspired by you? Like, is this like a nightmare you've had?
You know what? It really started because I couldn't come up with a name for the haunt, and I figured, okay, I'm just going to call it Higgins Manor. And from there, it's really evolved into something completely different from where we started.
And how did this start? What inspired all this? How did you guys get together and say, hey, let's create something scary?
That's the story. When did you start this?
I started doing, not Higgins Manor, but I live on a cul-de-sac, and we weren't getting a lot of trick-or-treaters. I was 12 years old, and I said, let me just start decorating and doing just something. And then the years went by, and I said, let me just do a full home haunt. And then I've been friends with him for a long time now, and we just got together and became Higgins Manor. And that's kind of where it started and where it is now.
So beginning in 2008, we kind of started this iteration of kind of moving it more toward pro haunt quality. And this is kind of the culmination of all of it. We finally come to that point after 10 years of being a walk-through attraction where we are getting to that level, and people are just absolutely loving it here.
like I said, for you at home, yes, the makeup is 3D.